Alright, what is going on, guys? Got another video today. I'm not sure what today's video is going to be, but I have to go pick up a new lens and maybe some other camera gear. I'm just going to take you guys with me and we'll see what today's video becomes. Let's go. We're here. Let me show you guys what I got. I'm excited about this. This is the setup that I've wanted ever since I got my big camera. But Sony lenses are expensive. I don't know, I finally bit the bullet, whatever, and I got it. And I also got a new, I'll show you. The camera I use is the A7s, and I have a Tokina lens with an adapter so I can use Canon lenses on a Sony camera. But this is an expensive camera, this is a cheap lens, and this is an even cheaper adapter. This is like the kink in the chain, as you will. I don't know why I'm using all these weird, this is a big problem. This means the camera has light leaks. It means I have to use this thing and it doesn't even fit on this lens properly. It means I can't properly go to 11. This video is all about cameras and gear, so if you don't have an interest in that, then I'm sorry, this video might not be for you. But what I just got now, the Sony 16 to 35mm. Now this means I'll be able to use this on this camera without the adapter. And what that also means is I'll be able to use the autofocus on this camera whilst I'm doing videos. So it's gonna make it much more dynamic. I'll be able to kind of zoom in and out and flip it around. And I also got a new GorillaPod because I don't actually have one for this. I only have one for the G7X, which is what I'm using right now. I am so excited about this. I've wanted this lens for a while. This lens is very popular as like a vlogging lens for people who have the Sony A7s and the A7 whatever. Oh, yes, that is so nice. Look at that. Look at that. If this lens was a female. So for the very first time ever, I'm about to use an actual Sony lens on my Sony camera. I can't stress enough how much I hate this adapter. You do get an adapter called the Metabones, but that costs like, it costs like $300 or something. This only costs $100, but that's why it's so bad. Let's try this bad boy out. So much nicer already. It's lighter and it just makes the overall camera much more manageable. It's nice, I like it. I'm gonna play around with this and then we're gonna cut back to the video and then I'm gonna talk about the rest of the cameras that I have. Let me testing out the new lens. Hopefully the autofocus is okay. It should be focused on my face right now. Now it should be focused on this, more or less. Should be focused on this. Pretty much anywhere I point at, it should just more or less kinda check it out. Ham and cheese Kiev. Quick little food run, then we're gonna talk about camera stuff. KFC, what do I want? What do I want? Can I get a boneless banquet, please?
Where are you from? You don't got a British accent.
Nah, I'm from Scotland actually, but yeah, don't sound very Scottish.
You got an accent.
Yeah? What would you say is my accent?
I don't know, I thought you was like Irish or something, but it's a really nice accent, so.
Oh, thank you. She likes my accent. And we're back, and we're on the big camera. So it's actually the next day. It's the next day, I just kind of got carried away playing with this camera that I didn't get around to making the rest of it. Not important. Right, okay, my other cameras. This is my point and shoot. This is the camera I used to use for a lot of the vlog stuff, which I needed an autofocus that was not too bad and I could dart around, and it's got this flip out screen. I used this camera mainly when I was just trying to talk to you guys. The quality on this is not as good as the big camera which I'm filming on right now. The audio isn't that good either, there's no external microphone, and it's got really bad wind noise. But when I was being lazy, I would use this. When I was in America actually, I got into the habit of using this most of the time. It's a really good camera. Depending on what your budget is, I think this is like $600 or something. This is a good camera for filming tricks and vlogs, and it's a good all-round camera because it films 50 or 60 frames per second at 1080, which is more than enough for, you know, if you're doing flips. This is the hybrid GorillaPod, I think, and this is pretty good for this camera because what this means as well is, you know, you get a little bit extra range, so when you're talking to yourself, you can see yourself. So as it stands right now, this and this camera are my main cameras. I have one other camera, but it's a bit different because it's a drone. I have this cool drone case. It's like some cheap hard case. It's not the original Mavic case. It's probably better actually. To be honest, I haven't been using the drone that much lately, and that's due to, one, we live in a pretty strict no-fly zone because we live near this hospital and they've got like helicopters and stuff. And two, I've just been traveling a lot. When I'm traveling a lot, I gotta pack light, and even when I do have my drone, usually we're on the move, and then I gotta find some time to get it out, and then you gotta extend all the legs. And I love this drone and I want to use it more, I just don't get the chance to. So I have 3 other lenses. I have the Tokina, which is what is replacing this lens right now. This is a very, very good lens for tricking. It's cheap and it's 11 to 16 focal length, which means it's wide. It means pretty, and the focus on, oh shit. The focus on it is pretty good as well. So it pretty much means if it's in manual focus, all you need to really do is just put it a notch below like infinity, and wherever you point it, it's gonna pretty much be in focus. This is what I use in all of the gym clips lately. Great lens, and it's like $300 or something. This lens is a little bit more expensive. This is the Canon 24-70L lens, but the f4. You do get an f2.8, but it's like twice as expensive. This lens was like £650, maybe like $800. To be honest, when I got this, I felt like I would use it a lot more. I think the adapter on my Sony camera wouldn't communicate with this lens very well, and this lens just kept bugging out, so it means I never really got a chance to use it. So I think I'm gonna sell this. If you want to buy this, if you want to buy a kyleslyf Plan Zero lens, I can't think if there's anything else. Maybe I film on my phone sometimes. I have an iPhone 7. On this camera, I have the Rode VideoMic Pro. But I do actually have some problems with this microphone. And if you guys have any suggestions for me, let me know. But because this is a shotgun microphone, it means it's pointing at whoever, it's pointing at me right now, so you can hear me pretty good. But when I'm behind it, it sounds sort of bassy and mumbly. So really what I want to get is a more stereo microphone that's like half shotgun, half stereo. So it's like a shotgun, but you can still record from the back. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for that, let me know in the comments. So obviously this video is a little bit different. It's not the usual flips and stuff, but I hope you guys still liked it. All of these cameras I highly recommend for flips. There's plenty of other good ones, but this is all that I have experience with. If you like the quality of my videos, then yeah, this is how you achieve that. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. Hit the like button if you did, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a more I'll see you guys tomorrow.